And it's Barbosa in a shooting guard. Now here is Barbosa. To the paint. Here's Green. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Here's Davis. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Evans against Jackson. Bogut the pass to Jackson. He kicks to Green. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Gordon. Here's Pondexter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Jackson against Evans. Outside Jackson. Green with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Evans with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Green with the block. Bogut kicks to Barbosa. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Evans outside. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On defense, New Orleans. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Here's Muhammad. Drills the three-pointer.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And so here is New Orleans. Evans kicks to Davis. To the inside. Here's Hushik, and it's sent back by Bogut. Over to the left wing. Shoots from the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Gordon's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Muhammad dishes to Jackson. Here's Green. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Evans passes to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. The dish to Pondexter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pondexter's got 6 points.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
New Orleans in the lead. Evans kicks to Davis. And here is Pondexter. 6 points for him. Left side, Gordon. 5 on the clock, and he gets it to go. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Jackson dishes to Barbosa. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Muhammad. Hushik pulls it in. Evans outside. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Hushik. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket still in this one. The pass to Muhammad. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 6.
Ryan Anderson.
And Holiday kicks to Cole. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Holiday against Barbosa. And Holiday, here we go. Count the bucket. Holiday's got his first basket of the night. Barbosa passes to Muhammad. Taken away by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cunningham gets the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Holiday dishes to Cole. For New Orleans, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First one falls for him.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Now here is Barbosa. Back to Jackson. Screened by Bogut. Jacks up a 3. Muhammad, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Cole. Muhammad covering. Anderson's shot is off. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good from Bogut. New Orleans leading by 9. Up the floor. Pull-up jumper. And it's a Jensen missing. And here's the fast break. Stolen by Anderson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cole's got the ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Ahmed is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. Jackson. Asha comes up with the rebound.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely. Very sound defense played on that trip.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And Green gets it to go. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Evans with it. Now Green defending. Douglas kicks to Evans. Jackson comes over with the double. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Right wing. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Douglas can't hit. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. No coverage that time. Muhammad's got 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Anderson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Still team ball.
Davis sets a screen. Douglas the pass to Evans. Thompson with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Babb following the score by New Orleans. The baseline J. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. New Orleans leading by 12. Here's Hushik, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Babb. Can't hit. Evans with some nice D. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Davis gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Douglas. It's rebounded by Livingston.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Here's Babb, defended by Douglas. Three-pointers. Snell, good. Snell's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Babb for the 3. Snell, no good. Here's Pondexter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Douglas kicks to Davis. Here's Pondexter, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Pondexter's got 10 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Babb to the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Usher. Cunningham comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Tony Douglas. Davis, and it's sent back by Bogut. Barbosa kicks to Muhammad. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
There's a screen. Here's Jackson, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Green, the screen. Barbosa dishes to Jackson. Feeds it to Bogut. To the middle. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. New Orleans leading by 17. Barbosa with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Mop. Oh!